The octopus stands out as one of the sea's most extraordinary inhabitants. These creatures are not only known for their ability to release an ink cloud to escape danger, but also for their prowess in confronting adversaries, including birds and sharks. Their remarkable abilities make them a fascinating subject. In this video, we dive into the captivating world of octopuses, showcasing their encounters with birds and highlighting some of the most intense battles they engage in with other marine life. Join us on this thrilling exploration. Octopus versus Moray Eel. Diver Chris Creese witnessed a fierce fight between a Moray eel and an octopus near Bear Island in New South Wales, Australia. One day, Chris, along with his son and wife, was diving to a rocky reef and saw several octopuses on the ocean floor. One of the larger clams spotted the humans and tried to hide behind a rock, but a Moray eel, a deadly predator, was waiting for it around the corner. The eel opened its jaws and lunged at the octopus in an attempt to bite it. Chris recorded the event, which showed how the mollusk tried to defend itself by emitting ink into the predatory fish, but the tactic didn't work. The Moray eel grabbed the cephalopod with its teeth. Unlike some insects or lizards, octopuses cannot drop their own body parts at will in case of danger. However, they're not afraid of losing a limb as a result of injury. The octopus allowed the Moray eel to bite one of its tentacles, which will later grow back. Then the cephalopods swiftly swam away, enveloping the enemy in a thick cloud of ink. Having lost its prey, the bewildered Moray eel went to another object that seemed appropriate to the diver, but he too preferred to leave the scene of the battle. Scientists say that Moray eels usually do not attack first and mainly hide from humans. However, there are many known cases of these fish causing injury to humans, mainly by biting their fingers with their sharp teeth. Most often, this has happened while feeding Moray eels. These fish have weak eyesight and aren't able to distinguish food from human hands. The large number of such incidents has led to a ban on feeding these marine animals in many tourist spots. Octopus and Crab. American divers filmed the video in the coastal waters off Monterey, California. A pair of scuba divers witnessed an unusual martial art competition. A crab has no chance in a fight against even a small octopus. The only thing he can do is to evade the predatory tentacles. The crab did it with enviable skill. The fight had already lasted long enough when a seal came to the aid of the crab and ate the octopus, to the laughter of the cameraman. The video's author later said that the seal often accompanies him on underwater trips, which he and his partner nicknamed Whiskers. He learned to use the light of divers' flashlights to hunt fish. This time, he too swam with them and then disappeared somewhere. Later, the divers spotted a battle on the bottom and were filming until Whiskers returned and intervened in the battle. Octopus versus bird. A tourist captured a shocking video of an octopus hunting a seagull. In the footage, the hungry mollusk emerged from the sea and attacked the bird by latching onto it with its tentacles, pulling it underwater. The intense struggle lasted nearly 5 minutes, during which the seagull made unsuccessful attempts to fly away. The video also shows a nearby bird swimming closer to observe the battle. The incident was truly remarkable and captured the attention of the tourists and onlookers. Octopus and Pufferfish. In the Seychelles, off the coast of Frigate Island, divers Chris Taylor and Carrie Miller were viewing a coral reef. They were able to videotape a fight between an octopus and a pufferfish. The octopus tried to drag the pufferfish into a gap between the coral, but was unsuccessful. It behaved aggressively, not wanting to give in to the fight, and even bloated as all pufferfish do in this case. When the octopus changed tactics, it came out of hiding and wrapped its tentacles around the enemy, almost completely covering it. But even in this case, the fish managed to repel the attack. 15 minutes later, the divers left the battlefield, never knowing which creature came out the winner. But it's worth noting that pufferfish are very poisonous. One individual can poison up to 30 people, but this doesn't scare Japanese chefs who are preparing the fugu dish from these poisonous creatures. Octopus, by the way, can also secrete venom. Scientists believe that all octopuses are venomous to one degree or another. Octopus versus octopus. Marine biologists were able to capture on video a fight between two octopuses. During the fight, it was observed that the octopuses threw shells and other objects at each other. The octopus has a siphon, which acts like a jet engine when it moves. With the help of this siphon, octopuses can direct a stream of water to clean their homes, chase away pesky fish, and find food. By analyzing the video footage taken during an expedition off the coast of New South Wales in Australia, experts concluded that octopuses are capable of moving objects with a stream of water from their siphon, as per their needs, for instance, during a fight. Octopus versus shark. In a fight with an adult shark, an octopus will definitely lose. This sea creature can be dangerous only for young sharks and small species. The prey of the octopus can become, for example, a small bottom-dwelling shark. As a rule, the mollusk paralyzes it with venom and then drags it off into its den to slowly eat it. However, these cases are very rare, and even a small shark can give it a head start thanks to its perfect teeth. For its defense, the mollusk may try to use saliva with a paralyzing substance, but even this doesn't always help. Most sharks deal with soft-body prey in no time. In theory, the most serious enemy of a shark might be the giant Pacific octopus, the largest octopus in the world. Their average weight is from 6 to 33 pounds, but individuals weighing more than 132 pounds and up to 10 feet long have been recorded. The span of their tentacles can even reach 23 feet. They're also highly intelligent. This species is found in the Pacific Ocean waters from Japan to Kamchatka and off the coast of California. The octopus will use all available means from wrestling to tricks and cunning to fight its opponent. The octopus has no teeth, but it has a beak. It's horny, hooked, and easily bites through the bones of fish and shells of crabs. Of course, it can't be compared with the mouth of a shark, but the octopus has a head start in cunning. For example, it will be able to reject the tentacle which the enemy grasps. The rejected tentacle will wriggle. The predator will focus on it, and at this time, the octopus will safely leave the place of the fight. An even more famous defense mechanism of octopuses is ink screen. By the way, in recent decades, biologists have made an unexpected discovery. It turned out that the traditional notion of cephalopod smokescreen should be thoroughly reconsidered. Observations have shown that the ink emitted by cephalopods does not dissolve immediately, not before bumping into something. They hang in the water as a dark and compact drop for up to 10 minutes or more. But the most striking thing is that the shape of the drop resembles the outline of the animal that emitted it. The predator grabs this drop instead of its fleeing prey. Then the drop explodes and envelops the enemy in a dark cloud. Octopus versus human. An octopus attacked vacationers in the southwest of Australia. Geologist Lance Carlson was the most affected by the frenzied mollusk's tentacles. He was resting on the coast with his family when he saw something dive out of the water and strike a seagull. He thought it was a stingray and went closer to the water with his daughter to examine it. Instead, they saw an octopus, and the man began filming it on his smartphone camera when it attacked him with its tentacles. Realizing the octopus was aggressive, he quickly tried to get away from it, but the story didn't end there. Later, the geologist went for a swim and found the mollusk among the remains of crabs about 80 feet from the shore. The octopus attacked him again, striking him several times with its tentacles. My goggles became fogged, the water was suddenly murky, and I remember being shocked and confused. Carlson wrote on his Instagram account. On the shore, he found red inflammation on his neck and back, marks of the tentacle blows. He treated the inflammation by applying Coke to his skin, as he had seen on a local channel that vinegar or soda helps in such cases. He says what happened to him is not a reason to be afraid of octopuses, as they are very emotional creatures. In other footage published by diver Dmitry Rudis from Primorsky Krai, Russia, a large octopus is seen trying to attack a man. The mollusk wrapped its tentacles around the scuba diver, who didn't even notice the creature's presence at first. The man struggled to get rid of the animal, but it continued to cling to his leg. After a brief battle, the diver managed to throw the animal off himself. The desperate sea creature unhooked, went to the bottom, and merged with the rocks. That's all, folks. Have you ever seen an octopus in person? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and see you later.